Hi there and welcome to Shopping East Tennessee. I'm Kim Palo and today I'm at Seasons. Season is a resale shop and it's out on Spring Place Road. And today I'm here with Ann Godsey, right? Godsey? Yes, that's right. And I'm also here with Debbie Anderson. Thank you so much for having us out here today.
I'm so happy you could be here.
Yeah. Well, good. Yeah. Well, good. We're going to talk a little bit today about this wonderful store. When I came in the first time, this has got to be a best kept secret in Cleveland because I didn't know you were out here. And so when I came out to visit you, I stayed for a while and I meandered a little bit and I ended up purchasing something and walking away with it. And I thought I had hidden it from Joe, but he just let me know that he did know that I bought something. So this is a wonderful little store. It's out on Spring Place Road, as I said before, and it's a resale shop, but it's a lot of furniture. It is some linens. It's what Ann called Chotskis, which I know is knickknacks, but they have some wonderful things. We're going to talk about a few of the things that you have here. But why don't you just kind of give me an overview and tell me how you got started, how long you've been here, just a little bit about Seasons.
Well, Seasons was a lifelong dream of me and my sisters. And the closer to retirement we came, the more we knew that we could possibly do this, and everything fell into place. We were able to secure the building, and Debbie was able to come in and work. She does 90% of the hours here, and she's excellent at it. And we have two other sisters we're all just creative and talented, and after a while you get your house so full of stuff, there's no place to put it. So we decided that we would start our own business, and it's worked out really well. It's been doing really well, and we're hoping after this we won't be a secret anymore in Cleveland.
Absolutely. Well, Debbie, she says you're the hourly person, but you also do a lot of the hands-on, I know, as far as doing some reupholstery work and you do some painted finishes on furniture. I think, can you tell us a little bit about how you buy the furniture and then you kind of fix it, you make it presentable, is that right?
Yeah. I buy a sad piece and make it happy.
Oh, that's a good way to put it. She buys a sad piece and makes it happy. I wonder if we could sell you Joe. That's right. So tell us a little bit about the process. Do they need to bring their own fabric, or is it something that you could kind of help them, or do you just buy a sad piece and kind of fix it to your liking and put it
I usually buy the piece and I fix it to my liking, and then I'm lucky that people like what I like. So they come in and buy it. Then again, if somebody comes in and says, I like that chair, but I don't like that color, could you change it? Then I could do that too. I could change it for them. What
about your painted finishes? Is this something that, you just buy a sad piece and you make it happy, but if somebody has a piece and they come in here and they see your talent, you would be able to take their piece and make it happy?
Yes, I do that too.
All right. Well, wouldn't it be wonderful to be that talented? I'm telling you. Now, how long have you been here, Ann?
We started October of '09, and that year we were here 2 months, and everything just kicked off really well. 2010 was really good, has been a really good year, and we're hoping this year to build on and do more. We want to do more yard work, more things outside, because I'm real yardsy.
Okay.
I like the outdoors. I like to paint and do things outside, flower arrangements and things like that. I really would like to do the outside of the building till it catches everyone's eye when they come by.
Oh.
We want to add some beauty to Cleveland, and we want to make people happy with the things that they have in their life.
And that's right, and that's what they're about, is making everyone happy. Now, Ann, I'm going to come back to you just a minute because, Debbie has already told me that this is the ball thrown to you about consignments. Okay. You do consignments, and you have a contract for that. You want to explain a little bit how that works to the customer, and guys, when you come in, Ann's the person to see about consignments. Don't talk to Debbie about it. That's right. Debbie does know. She just doesn't want to mess with it, so she throws it over to Ann. So tell us a little bit about your consignment work.
All right. Consignment is done on Saturdays because we're both here, and they carry things in, and we have to log them in, and we have to look at them and make sure they're in good shape. We don't take clothing. It's a 50-50 proposition. You bring it in the first 30 days. If we don't sell it, then you can come back and pick it up, or you can let us donate it to one of the organizations here in town, especially if it's a piece of furniture or something that, Habitat or one of the other places could use, to donate to a needy family. But most of the time, if they want the product fixed and we can make it happy, and you decide you want to leave it with us, we keep it for 30 days, and you come back and check on it.
Okay, well, 30 days, guys. You got 30 days to sell that piece of furniture, or you have to take it back home. But, I'd be the one that let you donate it for me. That's for sure. All right, now, do you want to tell me about your layaway plan? I know that you have a layaway, and so you want to tell us a little bit about that. If you come in and you see the sofa that you just have to have, but the cash is a little low today, you want to tell us about the layaway plan that you have?
We have layaway, like you said. It's 25% down, and it holds it for 30 days.
Okay.
And with today's economy, you see a piece that you just have to have, and it kind of breaks my heart if they can't get it.
Right.
So we said, let's do layaway.
Well, that's a great idea, and that's a great concept, too. And, guys, when you come in here, you're not going to be spending a lot of money, because these are not retail prices. These are resale prices, and they have some beautiful furniture. You're going to see some beautiful pieces of furniture. You're going to see some window treatments that they have. They have a lot of wine racks that I noticed, a lot of, and I'm a salt and pepper collector, shaker pain, and so she has some really neat little, I'm going to call them knickknacks, and she has a lot of the dinnerware, the cups, the different festive kind of stuff that's decorative that you change in and out with the seasons, that you can fix your table or your kitchen area for spring or summer or fall or whatever. And then I'm sure at Christmas time that you have the Christmas stuff as well. So it's just it's got something for everyone. There's a great trunk over here that I'm sure that Jennifer will get a shot of for us that will just pique your interest, and the prices are really good. Trust me. Like I said, I went out with a bag myself the other day. All right, now, do you have a delivery? Do you deliver? Because you do have some large pieces, and sometimes if you don't have a truck, what are you going to do?
Yeah, now in this area, Debbie was the one who started this. Her husband is our delivery guy, and John the handyman. He is really good about helping us fix products, and he delivers for us for a nominal fee. Usually, most of the time, people donate.
Okay, tell me a little bit about the delivery, and and I'd love to have a handyman. I sure would.
The deliveries are in town, it's $10. Out of town is $20. And
you can't get gas for that anymore. He's giving that away.
Yeah, and if he usually ask that somebody be on the other end to help him unload it, but we usually help him load it here.
Wow. Well, see, guys, this is your one-stop place. You can come and pick it out and just have somebody to be at home, because they'll load it up for you here, and then when they get it out to the house, you just got to give a little help and a 10-piece. That's pretty easy, isn't it? All right, guys, what about the special request? We talked about a little bit in the beginning about that you will get an upholstery, or you'll do their own, or you will paint a piece of furniture. And also, I do want to ask about what if someone has something sad, but it's not too sad, and would you go out and look at it and see if you're interested in purchasing it for the store, or you do that a lot? All right,
yes,
well,
we do.
Tell me a little about that.
People call all the time, and they'll say, I have a warehouse full, and I know now I'm not going to do anything with it. I thought I was. So we'll go out and look at it, and we'll give them a bid on it. And they'll take it, and it's warped, dried, gotten wet, whatever, and we just come up with the way to fix it. And Debbie's excellent at that. And then we fix it, and we put it out here on the floor and sell it.
Well, that seems to me like an incredible, job to have. I would just love it. I watch the program on TV, like American Pickers, when they go through all of that stuff and they start, looking through that. Sounds like that's kind of what you guys do, and it seems like that you're a family-owned business, that you like working together, that you get. Now, come on, you got to give me a little bit of dirt here. Come on, the sisters work together. Is there a spat a little bit here, and there's a little hair pulling here and there?
Yeah, a little bit. You know what she says? She'll decorate something, and I'll go, well, I think, and I'll move it, and she'll go, you do that every time. Something, you got to move something every time. Well, I'm like, well, I like that better over here.
That's right. Well, guys, it wouldn't be family if there wasn't a little push and tug here. But you guys have got to be doing. You've got a business that you've been here for almost a year. Well, you've been here a year and a half, working on 2 years, and you haven't hurt each other yet. You're still in business. You're doing well, and so I guess that may be one of the things that makes you a little bit different than everybody else here in town. So exactly, can you kind of put a handle on what does make you different than everyone else?
I think that we're not very expensive. We don't have high prices. We try to stay very competitive, and we're very, very open to suggestions from our customers. Debbie is amazing at some of the things. She had a sewing class this week, for instance, for one of our customers who wanted to make a skirt.
Oh, wow.
And she didn't know how to sew. Well, our mother comes up here, and she's 93, and she sews and shows us all the ropes on how to upholster. And this little girl came in, and her and Debbie and my mom made a skirt for her to wear. And she finished it before she left. So I think being customer-oriented and having really good prices in this economy really sets us apart from other places.
Actually, I mean, guys, you can tell by that story right there. I think your mom was here the day that I was out here, too, that she was the young lady that was sitting over here, and that she stayed until closing time. And so it really is a wonderful thing to have such a well-oiled, in a sense, family-oriented and a local business at WTMB. We're all about local, and we're all about family, as you guys know. And so you guys want to come out here and you want to take a look at all the pieces that they have. I'm going to kind of put you on the spot here, Debbie, and let you tell me about a few of the special pieces that are special to you here that we'll get a shot of and get that on the air for people that you can kind of tell people about, so they'll have their whistle wet a little bit to come out here and take a look at it.
Okay. Ann's husband brought me a table that was it has cabriole legs on it.
Okay.
And it was a disaster. It had drywall, it had white paint on it, it had everything you could think of on this table.
It sounds like it had been at my
And
house.
I stood and looked at that table for a half an hour. I'm like, what am I going to do with that? What am I going to do? So I got out the soap and the water and the sponges, and I cleaned it. That was the first part. And then whatever was left, I thought, well, I'll take it and sand it a little bit. So I got a little sponge and I sanded it a little bit. And before you know it, it was down to it. It was beautiful.
Wow.
And her husband came in and said to her, is that the table that Roy gave us? And I said, that's it.
And so you have a beautiful table, and how many chairs does it have with it?
4.
Has 4 chairs with it, so she's got a beautiful. Now, is that the one over there in the corner?
No, that's another story.
That's another story. Well, tell me that story. I think Debbie may have a story or two for me.
The one I just finished is over there.
Okay,
in
I
that
see.
corner. That one there we got from like Ann said, from a garage of someone that called us and asked us if we wanted to buy the things in our garage, and that table had gotten wet, and it was a little bit warped, which she worried the lady to death. Her name's
Right.
Vivian.
Okay.
Worried her to death. Every time she sees me, she asks me how that table's doing. And I just finished it yesterday. I put the last coat of varnish on it, but we filled all the cracks, and it's a beautiful table. I've already had somebody ask me about it.
It is a beautiful table, and there are so many items like that here. Like what they said before is that they take something that was sad and warped and maybe had a little drywall or paint, or was kind of not in the best condition, and Debbie works her magic and makes sure that everything else is organized around here and tries to decorate a little bit, but Debbie keeps moving stuff on her. But it's a wonderful shop. There are so many different things, and you can spend a good hour or two here. And so, guys, you want to make sure that you come out. Why don't you give us your physical address? It's on Spring Place Road, but give us the exact number, your phone number, and do you have a website?
Yes, we do.
Okay, if you want to give that information, and we'll make sure we put it up on the screen, but go ahead and give us just your location.
Our location is 1450 Spring Place Road, and our phone number is 423-472-3545. And we're on the town end of Spring Place Road.
That's right. They are in between Dalton Pike and the bypass. That's the area that they're in. Well, guys, we're all out of time for today. I want to thank you guys so much for having us out here today. Make sure that you come out to see Seasons out on Spring Place Road. I'm Kim Palo, and you're shopping East Tennessee.